How do you like your eggs in the morning? My roses are dying. I'm just going to hide the dead one. Hi everyone and welcome to another recipe video, and today we are going to make Malaysian-style half-boiled eggs. And it's going to be so quick and easy that the YouTube algorithm is definitely going to punish me again for making a short video. There's literally no way we can make this any longer without it being ridiculous and boring. Pretty sure most of my videos are ridiculous and boring anyway, but there's a market for people who want to know recipes. That's where I come in. Anyway, back to the actual recipe. This is my favourite Malaysian kopitiam style breakfast. I love it so much. If you go to any Malaysian coffee shop out there, you will almost always have half-boiled eggs on the menu along with kaya toast and tea tarik. And I'll definitely make some kaya toast as well to have with the eggs. Remember, we made kaya recently on this channel, so I'll be using that pandan kaya. But you don't have to have kaya toast with the half-boiled eggs. You can just have it with regular buttered toast or just by itself. Or you could even serve it with flatbread, but kaya toast and regular butter toast is the most traditional way to eat it. But let's not worry about tradition, let's just worry about what's tasty and what we like to have for breakfast. If you like soft-boiled eggs or just generally runny egg yolks in general, you're going to love this, and I swear, once you learn how to make it, we'll be making them all the time. They have a sort of poached egg consistency but are far less tricky than poached eggs. So let's go to the kitchen and see how they're done. The first thing you'll want to do is bring some water to a rolling boil. And when I mean rolling, I mean properly boiling, not just a little bit of bubbles, properly boiling. So let's get that ready first. Right, we've achieved our rolling boil. This is as hot as the water can possibly be. Now we're going to turn the heat off and take this off the heat, and we're going to work very quickly now. With it off our heat, we're going to add 2 eggs in, and these are room temperature, very important. If they're cold, they are going to crack. Drop them straight in, being careful not to crack them, and cover with a lid. This is the only lid I have for this pot. And now we are just going to wait for 7 minutes, so I will see you in 7 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to make some kaya butter toast to serve with my eggs, and this is the kaya that I made for the last recipe video. And yes, it's the same kaya. Oh, lovely, still looking really silky smooth. And I'm going to pop some on both sides, very generously. Let's start with this. I say start because I'm quite greedy when it comes to kaya, and I like a lot of it. Oh, it's just like a lovely custard. And as you would have seen from the previous video, this is completely naturally coloured. This is the colour of the pandan leaf that's shining through. Amazing. And now we're going to put some slices of butter. Do not skimp on the butter. So I'm going to put relatively thick slices right in the centre of that. Delicious. Try not to think about the calories too much. Just put my remaining kaya back in the fridge and just sandwich these together. Lovely. Now just give it a chop. And that's your kaya toast done. And that is it. Once your 7 minutes are up, you fish the eggs out and you serve them like this. So all that's left to do is serve them. And to do that, just crack them straight into a bowl like this, and they'll still be very soft. Ouch, 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 ouch. And hot, so be careful. And don't be afraid to use a spoon to scoop the goodness out. And that is one delicious kopitiam breakfast. Delicious Malaysian breakfast. And here I've just quickly made a tea tarik, which is a pulled tea, basically strong black tea mixed with sweetened condensed milk and poured and poured and poured until it has a frothy top. We're not quite done though, because we want to season this now, and that's done with a little bit of soy sauce, not too much, and a pinch of white pepper powder. You can use a shaker. I don't actually own a shaker. Give it a good pinch. Now for the fun part, make sure you give everything a good old mix just to make sure everything is well incorporated. And this is my favourite way of eating half-boiled eggs, dipping a nice generously filled kaya toast straight into that. Love the sweetness and the saltiness together. How easy was that? If you want it a little bit runnier, then I'd say leave them in for 6.5 minutes, but remember, no longer than 7 minutes, because the longer those eggs sit in that hot water, the more they will continue to cook, until of course the water gets cold. But the water is still quite hot after 7 minutes, so 7 minutes is the cut-off. So the whole process literally only takes 7 to 8 minutes, and while the eggs are cooking, you can make your toast. Speaking of toast, I'm going to have a little bit. I've already had a little bit. So just get your kaya toast, dip it into your egg yolk. Whoops, I've got stuff all over my hands now. And take a bite. Cheers. I absolutely love that combination of the sweet, fragrant kaya, the crispy bread, and the salty, slightly spicy eggs. I love it so much. If you're not so keen on mixing the sweet with the savoury, then again, just go with your buttered toast without the kaya and treat it like dippy eggs. But do give it a try because I think it's fabulous. And when in Malaysia, do as the Malaysians do. I know we're not in Malaysia right now, technically I'm in England, but this is a Malaysian dish, so. And I am half Malaysian Chinese, so I'm glad I like it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you'll join me next Wednesday for my next one. Get the full recipe on my blog tashcakes.com and give me a follow on Instagram. I am tashcakes.tastes. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you'd like to see more. Give this video a like if you liked it to help other people find it. Comment down below if you'd like me to make anything in particular, and I will see you guys next time. Be good, be nice, and have a good week. Whew, that pepper got to me.